Hi, this is Frank, and it's time for a creative stretch. Oh, that's a good one. Save that one. Some of these are pretty good. That one's not so good. Yep, I remember that. I think that it's time to take an inventory and decide what I really need and what I really don't need. This is definitely not a way to store this kind of stuff. Been doing a lot of thinking lately about all kinds of things, and a lot of time on my hands, so I've been going through some older work and things like that. And as you can see, I have lots of Polaroids that I used to use quite frequently to do lighting tests before photo shoots and things like that. And I never really had the heart to throw them away because a lot of them were my assistants who I love, and also just as a reference to the kind of things that I used to do. And it was just interesting to see some of the things, some of the mistakes that I've made in terms of setting up pictures and things like that. We never knew what was going to be on the film until we got the film back from the labs. As I'm going through some of these things, I'm seeing a lot of images in a different way. I think that this is a good time to reflect. That's a good one. As I was going through a lot of the files to kind of clean them out, I pulled out a lot of good pictures and saved them. I have boxes of good Polaroids and things like that. And I can see that, yes, there are patterns here, patterns of me, saving things that I think are worthwhile. And I didn't have the time to go through all of these images, these pictures, these Polaroids, these events in my life to give them any kind of justice or anything like that. I threw them in a bag and stored them in my attic for quite some time. What it means to me is a history of things that I've done in my life, patterns that I see. I see in the repetition of my work. I see the good, the bad, progression, subject matter, a certain way of composing and lighting things. I see a pattern of people that I used to work with, assistants and things like that, and that's great to see. A lot of them have exposures on the back, like different kinds of readings, light readings and things like that, which I think are like really interesting to see in terms of progression on how we get to a certain look that I want for a certain image. And then once we get it all right in the tests, in the lighting tests, then the subject comes in. We don't have to let them wait or anything like that. Everything should be perfect by the time they sit in front of me to get their portrait made. I would like to go through all of these things and separate the good from the truly awful. And as I go through these images, I can see where maybe I'm lazy and I didn't put much effort into this particular situation. And then I see other work where I can see that it's very complicated and that I put in a lot of work. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. Maybe it's money, maybe it's subject matter, maybe it's my mood that day. This represents who I am, what I see, what I think, the things that I want to say. Sometimes we just have to reassess what's important to us, reassess the things that we want to live with, the things that we want to do, the things that we want to put ourselves in front of. What do you like? What don't you like? Take inventory. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a bad one. What do you like?